Hello and welcome to Snowman's Garage. I've just brought the cheapest MGBGT that I could find at an auction. I'm going to see if we can revive it. It doesn't run, it doesn't brake, and it has no clutch. So we'll just go from there, shall we? So this is a Jubilee edition of the MGB. They only made 751 of these with the V8 wheels and the overdrive gearbox. Sadly, it does have a little bit of rust, as you can see there. And also, it was the first generation to be fitted with rubber bumpers. We might change that in the future, who knows. It has got some issues, as you can see, but it shouldn't stop it from running. So I cleaned these carbs last week off camera. I was told this oil is okay to use. I know it's not the right oil, but wrong oil is better than no oil, so we're going to try filling this up. That should be about right. Probably too much. Perfect. Right, and not fill this one up as much as the last one. Right, filled those up. Probably too much, but that's all right. We're now going to see if it'll start with my trusty assistant in the driver's seat. Bring it the thunder. Right, choker's definitely out. There we go. Right, don't worry about doing throttle, I'll do that. Yeah. Right, fire. This is when we realised that the battery was quite literally half the size it was meant to be. Someone had made a perfect frame for it to sit on instead of getting a right battery. So this is us on our way to sacrifice my wallet to Halfords. Also, sort whatever this is pretending to be as well, because that's definitely not an MG in my books. Give it a go. That's all it needed. It just needed a bigger battery. That was a big bloody bang. Choke out. Yeah. Right, I'll give it a couple of pumps and then we'll have a go again. Go on. Okay, choke in. Give it a go. I think the throttle got stuck then.
I think so. I mean, that cable's quite flat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Try again. Yep. Hang on, I'll give it a bit. Go on. It's idling! There we go! That's all you need.
How much fuel have you got in there?
Yes!
Okay, it's good then for this side.
Probably the bowl's broken. It's running. Well, that's a simple episode. Yeah. So we're currently trying to get the boot open, as that key doesn't work, and I don't know what that is. That's mystery. I have multiple keys, but we don't know. We can get in the boot and look at all the goodies now. Oh,
it locks on them as well.
oh, that's really cool. Let's go and look at the treasures we've got. We've got a Haynes manual, as you can see, for an MGB. Good. Will never come in use. We have Menan's doormat.
That's a heat shield.
It was a heat shield. I love asbestos. That's going in the bin. Oh, mystery bag from Gateway. Yes. Oh, a hose.
More hose.
Rib for her pleasure.
I guess.
Ah, well,
Alright. Bend that back.
yeah.
That's it.
Mended. It's fixed. Got the, I'm assuming, the original steering wheel. That is quite cool, and it's all there. Horn's broken. Right. Oh, hello. That's something. Oh, that's more heat shield, I think. Oh, full size spare. Oh.
Number plates.
No, it's the same number plate.
I know, but they can go on the wall.
Yes, it can. Oh, that is very cool. Oh, no, hang on. We do have someone else's number plates, I think. No. More rear plates. So that is 2 rear plates. An original spare. Oh, we got a Tesco's bag. Is this someone's head? No, this is...
Brake pads.
Brake pads.
Oh, I don't have to buy brake pads now. just. There's 4 of them. Who went? Yes, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to save those brake pads. Never know, you might need those. That again. 2 plates. That used to be something. I think that was the leather cover for the blue jack we have. Nice. Mystery tool with thread all in it. And a hose. Oh, that's actually useful. More. Is that sheep? Maybe? A nice jack. I'm not jacking the car up from this. That is not a chance. Oh, more wires. Ooh. That's it. Okay, there was some mysteries. I'm still confused about the brake pads. Why would you keep those? Just throw them in the bin. But yeah. So I am now under my car. See, to be fair, it's not that bad. If you don't look at that. But we don't look at that. We look at the leaking gearbox and everything else. So, yeah. It's quite nice underneath here. Now just going to try bleeding this clutch. If I can put the camera in a nice angle, I'll do it. If not, we'll cut back to when it's done, hopefully. So you joined me a week after. As you can see from the time lapse, couldn't really get any fluid down to the clutch, so gonna have to start up the top. I'm basically just gonna pull it apart, see if there's a blockage. If not, I've got to start throwing parts at it, I guess. Things are getting extreme, so both of these don't work. I've cracked both lines off, nothing's happening with them. So instead of trying to fix these and, you know, spend like a couple of weekends getting them to work, I've just brought a couple for 50 quid that do work. So I'm just going to throw them in when they turn up. Sadly, this is going to be a video where a lot of stuff is cut because we only come down here every Saturday because we don't live that close to where this car is being stored. If you know where we are, don't come here. So yeah, I'm going to carry on drilling stuff out and we'll see how this goes. So rounded off as well. So at least the screw this side, it's just loose. They decided, no, I'm not going to fuck with that one. Now that's out. Just took a bit of persuasion. Actually start to look underneath here about what's going on. That button looks alright, but that might need replacing. Does it still actually function? No. Right, I'll have to go back on and try that. Yeah, there's just... I shouldn't be able to do this at all. And I can. This one's just... this one's seized. Okay. Oh. That was me put my whole weight on that. And as you can see, I'm quite a large gentleman. I should be able to move that. So you join me after we've had some technical issues. My phone died. The phone you're watching on ran out of storage. After I've disassembled half of this whole unit, I looked up online. I can take this out altogether. So what I'm going to do is take it out altogether, clean it up, paint it in the nice workshop where I can sit down and have a beer about it.
12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah, as you can see, I had a lot of fun here. Both cameras died and just struggling to get it out for no reason. But yeah, there it is out. Hello, you join me in this wonderful workshop where I've had to get myself a nice beverage. Sadly, that one's almost empty and I will need 12 more. Finally got this out and I can kind of explain better how none of this was working. Yeah. And then this one, I've actually been playing around with it and got it to kind of work. But that's my full pressure pushing that in. Yeah. Obviously these need just replacing. I'm not going to try fixing these. This wonderful it would be to keep everything original. Sadly, you can't when it comes to classic cars. But we're going to try cleaning this up and painting it and making this, the bracket, look nice for the new parts. So just going to hit this with a light bit of primer as well, same as this, and then we'll paint it black. And no one's going to see it, but I'll just know it's there. Cool. Woo! So whilst that's drying, we've had to rush out to the local store and buy cleaning equipment because I wasn't driving all the way home to actually get, decent stuff. So we brought some AA car wash, which I didn't even know they made, and some RAC wash mitts. Again, didn't know the RAC made those. We're going to give the car a basic clean because it probably hasn't been cleaned in 20 years. Right, whilst the car's drying off, we're going to paint these now they're dry. I'm doing a matte black on this because no one's going to see it, and a gloss black on this because eventually the engine bay will be a gloss black / green restored car. Right, let's get on with it, shall we? Today we're back with the MGB. Now today, hopefully, we'll get this car to move and finally look at the brakes that we keep procrastinating with. So, I've got the new parts on the unit. We're just going to go here and bench bleed it. I looked up online, apparently this can take .4. Well, it's going to take .4. And yeah, just going to bench bleed these a little bit and then go stick it in the car. And hopefully, sticking it in the car will go better than it did getting it out of the car, because that took all day basically, which was quite shocking. Right, just try bleeding them with the cap still on. See how this goes. seen any bubbles up yet. That's a little bit concerning. Well, I'm going to sit here for the next probably 45 minutes and bleed these, and I'll get back to you when there's some progress. Right, now you join me in the engine bay where we've had some hassle. Luckily my my handy assistant is feeding me the pedals. I'll just put these back in. There we go. I need to cough a bit more. Right. Right, that is fed in there. Right, get the wash on it. Right, just tighten up this bolt. Right, I'm going to try moving these around. There we go. Right, that's in. That's the clutch in, and that is the brake in. Right, now that's replaced. You're going to start pushing on the pedals for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. So we've been pushing it down for a while. Feel like the bottom half of the clutch now needs bleeding. We have tapped the brakes a little bit, and I can hear noise from the front end, so either caliper seal's gone or brake line's gone. I'm going to have to order more parts before we even look at it again, because I'm scared. We're going to jack the car up now and try bleeding it from the bottom, and hopefully by the end of this episode we'll have a clutch. So we've been letting this gravity bleed for a little bit, and it's been going really nicely. We're going to hurry up the process now, and hopefully you're at a good angle where you can watch. So we've bed the clutch. Feels like a clutch, looks like a clutch, it might be a clutch. Right, put it in first gear. Grand reveal of, does it move? It does. The brakes still aren't doing anything. Right, reverse. That's just second. Reverse. So that's going to be it for this episode of Snowman's Garage. Tune in to the next one, whenever that is, when we sort out the clutch and we might take it on the road. Till next time, shall see you later.